This is just gonna be a quick background on, my history and where I'm at now, so what brought me here. So I grew up in Manitoba, Morden, Manitoba, and we had these two TV channels. They would play Milan versus Juve almost every weekend, but as a kid, I didn't realize that they were just playing replays. I thought these two teams just played each other all the time. And on Gold TV, River Plate from Argentina was always playing Boca Juniors, and they weren't always playing, but I thought they were. They were just playing reruns, and I loved it. It was great. The fans were into it. That's a big derby, but I liked it. And then once YouTube started to kind of kick off, I would watch the Yoga Bonito videos, the Nike ads with Eric Cantona as kind of the host. And those were great with players like Ronaldinho. Just brought so much soul into the game for me, and I just wanted to be like him. So yeah, that's kind of where it started. There's not a lot going on in Morden, Winkler area, southern Manitoba in terms of soccer, at least in the early 2000s, mid 2000s. I tried out for the provincial team, for the Manitoba provincial team, made it, and moved to Winnipeg. A few years later, after playing with the provincial team for 2 years, I got asked by the technical director at Manitoba Soccer to be one of the players playing in the National Development Center in Winnipeg. And it would just be to collect a few top players in that province and showcase them if they could. So I was there for 2 years. After that, I started training with a PDL team, WSA Winnipeg, that later switched to the USL League 2 and rebranded to the current team, FC Manitoba, in the USL League 2. So I played from grade 11, and I spent 5 seasons with them, with the last season being in 2019. And that was a great experience. Played against teams from the Midwest and the States. So we travel a lot. We'd play against a lot of Division I players in their off season. It was a great competition. We lost a lot. We only won probably around 3 to 4 games through all of my years playing for that team, but it was a great experience, and we were just a bunch of local guys. After that, 2019, that's when the CPL had their inaugural season. During the 2019 season, I trained with Valor for a week, and it was great. Top players, professional environment, and I was able to keep pace. I wasn't quite at the level of the other center backs or the guys that were starting, but I was right there, and I felt like if I could train with them, I'd be a decent fit, or maybe someone to develop. But at that time, I was paying for rent in Winnipeg. I wanted to save for tuition for school. I couldn't work as much during the school year at university, and I really wanted to. I had to make a decision between either taking the chance and continuing to train with Valor, maybe they'll sign me, or drop it, work, make some money, focus on school, pay my bills, and get a degree. And at that time, that's what I chose to do. So I kind of dropped playing the game for a bit. I played, in a men's division over a couple of years. I got my degree, and here I am. So I graduated university in 2023. I got my Bachelor of Nursing at the University of Manitoba. It's a great profession, fast-paced. There's a lot of adrenaline, depends where you work. And one great perk of being a registered nurse is its flexibility and its transferability to other provinces and even other countries. You can work as an agency nurse. You can just pick up a term in a different province and work there for a bit. This year, decided to give it a go. I ended up coming up with a resume that maybe I'll share in a different video. And I contacted as many League One teams in Canada as I could. So 2 clubs are interested. They've contacted me. So thanks for watching. The next video, I will talk a little bit about the 2 teams that are interested and the levels of Canada football, kind of the tiers where League One lies compared to CPL and MLS. And yeah, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you back.